We are the K-Drama Divas.
We love talking K-dramas.
Listen in each week as we chat about the dramas we've watched.
And join in on the conversation. Follow us on social media. Stay tuned for the podcast. You're listening to the K-Drama Divas. My name's Amanda.
I'm Maureen.
And I'm Serena.
And we're officially 2 years old. Can you believe it?
Yay! Yay, yeah. Somebody had been asking me recently, and I kept saying it had been a year. So I can't believe that it's been 2.
I know.
It's been so much fun.
Yeah.
It has been.
It's gone by really quick.
It has.
I know. Do you think we'll make it to 5 years?
Yes, of course. I can't believe you asked that. Okay, do you all think that we're going to make it to 5 years? That's what
Yes,
matters.
Absolutely.
I think we might make it to 10 years or 20 years.
Wow. We'll be old and gray then.
I know.
We're weird.
But 2 years, I never imagined when we started this.
Isn't it crazy to think back how we originally started and
You guys listening, I wish you could have seen us.
we were a hot mess? Not that we're not now, but just different. We're a different kind of hot mess.
We would travel around to different places trying to record.
Right? Trying to get a better sound. Right?
Oh,
And we were so scripted
Oh,
because we didn't know what we were doing. Well,
I know.
Again, we don't know what
and we're not as scripted, but boy, we had to have everything planned out.
right?
Mhm.
Well, we didn't. I mean, I had never even listened to a podcast. Still have never listened to one other than this one. But I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what people listening expected, right? So
I still don't know what people listening expect.
I know.
I hope
Tell us.
Tell us what you expect. We'll probably never meet your expectations.
We are who we are.
Mhm.
What about you, more? Because, okay, back up, and we probably talked about this years. But we originally started telling Maureen that she needed to do a podcast, right?
Yes.
It
yes.
was all about
Mm.
Maureen because she was the one that was so into them and watched so many. And from there, it kind of over probably a good year, 6 months, a year, right?
Well, I started trying to plant the idea of a podcast in your heads.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I think originally it did start with you, Mom,
Yeah.
because I thought she has so much information.
Right. And I remember on Sunday mornings talking to you and saying, Amanda was saying, oh, she should do this. And I was like, yeah, you've got to do it, since you're so
Mhm.
passionate about it, not knowing that the three of us would become so passionate
Right.
about it. But it all started with you.
Mm.
So
Here we are.
Yes.
here we are.
Mhm.
So what are we doing?
What do you mean?
Well, in honor of our 2-year podcasting,
Oh my gosh.
it's time for a giveaway. We love to give stuff away.
We do. I wish we could do it more often.
I know, me too. But
Maybe someday.
I know we need to start a K-Drama Divas budget, giveaway budget.
We do. We do. One day we don't get our coffee from, can we say Starbucks?
Mhm.
I don't know if I'm willing to part with that.
Oh, no.
So don't forget to enter to win this month. There's still time. But today we're going to change things up a bit
Okay.
in honor of our 2-year birthday.
All right.
Okay.
Which is May 3rd,
May 3rd.
which is,
K-Drama Diva's birthday.
and Amanda's birthday. We have to mention
Yeah.
your birthday too. Happy birthday.
You know,
Happy birthday.
it's an unfortunate coincidence.
No, it's not.
Why is it unfortunate?
Well, no, I didn't really think about it at the time. And so now I never know whose birthday I want to celebrate.
That is true with you. You always wonder, should I celebrate
Because-
K-dramas or me?
Or both.
Both.
Both, for sure.
Absolutely.
It's so fun. But so today we're deviating a little bit because I have a question to pose to each of you.
And we get to pose it back to you.
Of course.
Okay.
That's only fair, right?
All right. Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
So the question is, if you were stranded on a desert island
Okay.
for not 2 years. Oh my gosh. 2 years is in my head. For 6 months and you could only bring one K-drama with you,
Okay.
which one would it be
All right.
and why? Basically, that's the question. So I don't know who wants to answer first. Rock, paper, scissors for it.
Well, I figure that if you and I do it first, then people will listen through the whole thing to hear Maureen's because she is the queen, you know. If we do her first, they might turn us off.
That's true. You go first.
Right? So we'll do me because you know I'm bottom of the totem pole. Then
Oh
we'll
my
do Amanda,
gosh.
and then we'll do Maureen. How's that?
Not even.
Oh no. Okay. Yes.
So what drama would you pick?
I had a hard time. I don't know if you guys had a hard time picking, but ultimately I went back to what really hooked me and what really solidified the whole K-drama journey for me. And that has to be Boys Over Flowers.
Oh,
Mhm.
it's a good choice.
It is. And the couple I watched before it, I really like, but this was like, I'm 100% in.
Mhm.
So
Wow. So do you want to tell us about Boys Over Flowers?
it's,
What's it about?
well, it's
I mean,
difficult.
everyone knows what it's about, right?
How do you summarize it
I know.
in a few, you know, I mean, it's, yeah, I don't know that I can do that.
Hmm.
So ask me something else. It's such a classic. I feel like I would just totally torture it if I even tried.
You know, the first 9 episodes
Yeah.
are the ones I love
Why?
because it's basically just the two of them kind of on their way towards each other.
Figuring
But after
everything out.
that, and
you,
it's
you don't like 10 through 25?
I just have a problem with it. Yeah.
There is definitely a difference between the first half and the 2nd half.
Mhm.
How do you think Jennifer will deal with that?
She may never watch it.
No, on Monday we're watching it, right?
Okay. So why this drama for this version of you right now? Like, why are you picking this drama?
Well, like I mentioned, because it was kind of like the one that hooked me. But I think I also picked it because I loved the journey and the growth with all of the characters from the first to the ending. And I also think it has a little bit of everything in it. So I just think it just, and because it's 25 episodes, it takes a long time to watch. So you won't have to watch it as many times as one that was shorter, right?
You know what? That's a really good,
Oh my goodness.
that's a good point. It's something to consider.
So those are probably my top reasons why I would pick that one, just off the top of my head.
It makes sense.
Okay.
And Lee Min Ho.
Okay, I wasn't going to go there, but if you don't know, Lee Min Ho is my all-time favorite. So,
Mhm.
you know, and there's some others that are nice, but I guess he was my first crush. How's that? So, you know, that first crush never goes
Mhm.
away.
There's a special place in your heart.
So Lee Min Ho, if you ever hear this, give me a hi on Facebook or something. Come see me.
Oh, wow.
You know, there is a good chance he's listening. There is someone in South Korea.
Yeah, I'm sure he has time to listen to our banter, our silliness. You know, Maureen has her BTS. Okay, so then I have to ask you, who's yours? Who's your first crush with K-drama men?
It's a really hard, I don't know.
I mean, there's others that I like. It's like from She Was Pretty.
Park Seo-joon.
Oh, yes.
What was his name?
Park Seo-joon.
Is that who the
Yeah,
singer guy?
Choi Siwon.
Joe Siwon.
Choi.
Choi Siwon. I
Uh-huh.
see. I mean, there's,
know.
you know, and yeah.
Mhm.
So anyway, that's my answer.
Okay. Okay.
What else do you want to know?
And after watching this for 6 months, do you think you'd come off the island as a different person?
I don't think so.
Would you?
I don't think I don't think watching it would make me different. I think being on the island would make me a different. I mean, I think my core is the same, but I think that you then look at things from a different perspective.
But would you ever want to watch Boys Over Flowers again?
After watching it for 6 months, okay, am I watching it 24/7 for 6 months, or am I watching it once a day for 6 months?
You're too logical about this.
Sorry, that's the way my brain works. If you want a good answer, a real answer, then I have to know.
I don't
Those
have an
things.
answer to your question.
Okay, so well, just leave it at that.
Okay. So, what are your top 3 favorite things about Boys Over Flowers?
Top
If you had to pick top 3
favorite.
top
Thanks.
3 or top 3 reasons why it's your favorite.
Lee Min-ho. I love the way specifically his character grows and matures, and he just comes from being almost a naive boy into a very responsible, very loving, and I think he was always kind. He just didn't know it. He didn't know he had it in him. So just his whole transformation. And number 3, probably just the whole storyline. So I think those would be my top 3.
The whole story.
The whole story.
That's not even an answer.
There are some scenes or some parts of the storyline that I don't like. But as a whole, I just think the whole, and there's other versions of it, right, from other countries that they've done. But I think this version, not that I've seen the others, but I just think it was so well done.
I have seen the Chinese and the Japanese.
Okay. And how do you think they compare?
I don't think they compare.
Okay. I think the actors and the actresses that they selected, I mean, I think about like her family, her parents, her mom and dad and her brother. They are so awesome in that. So I just think they had just the right people in the right men. I mean, I think about something I saw recently, something about the Friends cast, the TV show Friends. They had the right people for it. And that's how I feel I think if other people would have been in it, it still would have been good, but not the same.
Right.
So I think it was like they couldn't have changed the cast to make it any better.
Yeah. And I love Boys Over Flowers.
Yeah.
Do
Me
you
too.
think you'll always pick Boys Over Flowers for your island? Because we might do this again in another 2 years.
I mean, obviously I would think yes, but in a year or two, you don't know what's going to happen or how I'm going to change or what else I'm going to see. But I mean, I would assume for the reasons I picked it. So, okay.
Wow. I love Boys Over Flowers. And we're, like we mentioned earlier, we're in the middle of watching it with our friend.
Yeah.
So after that, I think we'll do a podcast on Boys Over Flowers.
Okay. We need to.
When it's fresh.
Yeah.
Because I haven't watched it in quite a while. But I love it. And rewatching it makes me so happy.
Yes, it does. It makes you, and see, I guess
Yes.
that's another reason, another answer to several of the questions you asked is it, you walk away and I don't know, it makes you feel good. It makes you happy. So why wouldn't you watch it? Why
That's
wouldn't
true.
you love it? So, okay. Am I
All
off the
right.
hot seat now?
You're off the hot seat. Who's
Okay.
next?
You are.
All right.
Okay.
Any idea what I would pick?
I have no idea what you'd pick.
Do you know what I'd pick?
Mm.
This is fun. It's a test.
Oh, goodness. There's so many to choose from. I'm trying to think.
Would you choose Because This Is My First Life?
No, that's not my choice. But
Okay.
good try. Good effort.
Should I pick Business Proposal?
Good try. Good effort.
Okay, what is it?
I chose She Was Pretty.
I should have
yeah.
thought of that.
Yeah.
Oh, I was not.
I know you
okay.
mentioned it, and I was like, oh, haha.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Maureen,
Yeah.
do you want to ask the first question?
Well, so if you haven't watched She Was Pretty, I have a summary.
Oh.
Is that okay?
Yeah, of
Am I
course.
crazy?
No,
I cheated, right?
that's okay.
Okay.
You're
So She Was Pretty is about a girl. Well, we had a podcast on this. Maybe I don't need to give a description. Listen to our podcast.
No, I think you should give a
Okay.
description anyway.
Okay. So it's about Hai Jin. That's her name in the drama, I think. I'm probably butchering it. Who struggles with her confidence and her appearance. And when she was a young girl, she was beautiful and confident. And she had a close friend who was shy and often overlooked. And they were good friends. And they basically were each other's first love.
Mhm.
And they part and they've both moved on with their lives, and she's become in a place where she's kind of stuck and struggling. She's not confident, and her friend has grown into a very successful and polished editor at a fashion magazine.
Very handsome.
Very handsome. Park Seo-joon, come on. Right? Yep. And so he wants to reunite with her and reconnect. And because she chickens out,
Yeah.
she has her friend go in her place.
Uh-huh.
And it kind of spirals out of control from there.
Okay.
But
As Line does.
Yeah, it does. Line.
For some reason, he had never met her girlfriend either, because they were. I guess the girlfriend moved into his house.
Well-
when he moved, right?
I don't remember, but
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
yeah. But I love this drama so
Yeah,
much.
I do too.
And I
Mhm.
didn't think I would. And I think I mentioned this in the podcast when we podcasted on this, whenever that was.
Long time ago.
Was it?
It had been theirs.
Who knows? But
It's definitely one of the best.
yeah.
One of the best.
Yeah.
You should watch it if you've never watched it.
Yeah. I love it.
So do you have any more of a summary, or is that where you're going to leave it?
I'll leave it at that. And you guys should all watch it out there.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think it's available on every platform. Vicky has it, right?
Yes.
I think
Vicky
I have
has
the
it.
DVD.
Oh, it's the and that's how
Serena
you know.
and her DVDs.
I haven't bought any in so long, though. I'd be broke if I bought all of them that I like.
We don't even have a DVD player.
I do. And I have a portable one at the church.
Wow.
Anyway, okay, questions. You going to ask? Or if you have random ones.
Yeah.
If
Ask
you
me
watched,
whatever you want.
If you watched this drama for 6 months,
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Okay, real quick, we have something really fun to share.
K-Drama Divas is officially turning 2 years old.
And we are celebrating with a giveaway.
Entering is super easy. Just follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, or X.
And then comment where you're from and your favorite K-drama.
We actually really want to see where everyone's listening from.
And to steal your drama recommendations.
Exactly.
You have until midnight on May 24th to enter.
So don't wait.
All right, back to the episode. On the island.
I think I'd go nuts. I feel like, and maybe that's the worst question I could ask, because I think any drama I'd watch, if that's all I had for 6 months, I would be like, I never again, never again.
Kind of like eating the same thing
Maybe.
all day long for 6
Maybe.
months.
I think. I mean, maybe not. Oh, yeah, probably. Anything, though.
Really?
Boys Over Flowers, any drama, anything.
Really?
Well, I don't like commitment.
And now you're committed to it only.
Uh-oh. Michael,
I'm
it's
just
okay.
gonna say, Michael. It's been how many years? Maybe you should start wondering.
Maybe I'd be okay with it. I don't know. Who knows?
Oh no! I mean, the question is, how in the world are you going to watch a K-drama on an island that has no electricity or anything?
It's a very magical island. So
Yes.
okay.
It just magically appears on a big screen. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
How about
Oh, that'd be nice. Big screen, the ocean.
so obviously, if you watch this for 6 months, would you come off the island as a different person?
I would be a psycho from being on the island. That's the worst question, probably. I don't know. But I love this drama.
Okay, what's your top 3 reasons? My gosh.
Who came up with these?
Maybe not the top 3, but why did you pick this drama?
Okay. So I was thinking back, like if it was 2 years ago, I probably would have picked Business Proposal because I was so addicted to it and just loved it. I think. I don't know if I would have picked this 2 years ago. This one. I don't know. And maybe I hadn't even seen it 2 years ago. When did you show me she was pretty?
I think it's been 2 years.
You think?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know. But I think maybe it just speaks to the point where I'm at in my life because the female lead really just learns self-acceptance, like
Mhm.
to live her life as she was, like be herself. And I think I'm learning, I don't know if I'm learning or I'm just trying to love myself and be kind to myself. That's my new thing. I feel like in life, I need to be kind to myself. I haven't been very kind all the time. Sometimes I'm very harsh or mean
Hmm.
to me. That's ridiculous. I shouldn't be mean to me. I should be kind to me. And I think that she learns to embrace who she is, even her frizzy hair
Right.
in the end.
Mhm.
And, you know, I mean, she starts on, she feels like she's a mess and she looks like she's a mess with her high water pants and Jackson, Michael
Yeah.
Jackson.
Jackson.
But she discovers kind of her purpose and that she's good at things, and she learns that she's lovable. And it's such a great message. It's such a good message.
Okay, so let's circle back to the other question is, would it change you if you watched it every day? Do you think that it would make you feel more confident and give you that because you've watched it so many times? Do you think it would drill it more into your head that you would?
Well, probably because, right, when we renew our minds and when we think about things we should, it changes us.
Right.
So maybe it would. It just this drama, and speaking about where I'm at in life, I keep thinking, what does God say about me? Who am I?
Right.
And he knew me before I was born. And he says that nothing can separate me from his love. And he has a plan and a purpose. And with all that truth, how could I not be kind to me?
Right.
Right.
And he made you uniquely you for a reason and a purpose. And if you're not walking in that and accepting it, then you're not being all you were intended to be.
Right. And so I think that's where I'm at in life and learning. I don't have it all figured out, and
Join
maybe
the club.
I haven't accepted everything, but I'm patient with myself because God's patient with me.
Right.
And I feel like in this drama, it's like self-discovery too, right? And I just love it so much. And the love triangle, because people love her for who she is too.
Right.
And she, she thinks she has to change, and she does change in some ways to be more acceptable to other people.
Right.
But then
For a while.
and it's not completely for other people. It's for herself. How far can I go?
Right.
And that's okay too. And I just love the drama. I love the love triangle.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's actually a quadrangle, kind of, isn't it? I mean,
really, I'm not talking about her, the friend. I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah. Well, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I see what you're
I
saying.
mean, but if you like love triangles, I feel like this is one of the best.
is.
Oh my goodness.
And the
yes.
office romance, which you love.
Oh, office
Yes.
romance. I mean, has everything. And I started off, and I'm sure I said this in our podcast on it, but I started off thinking that I had this drama figured out. And it's it's that drama where he doesn't know it's where the friend's pretending to be her. And I just thought, how boring and cliche, but it's not. It takes you by surprise. It's heartwarming.
Yeah.
And it's my top. I don't know if it will always be one that I would want to watch. If it's the only one, it's this one. I don't know if it'll always be that way, if I'll change in the next couple years. But I think right now, this is my number one.
I like it.
Me too.
And it's hard for me to commit to a number one.
Right. Yeah.
Yes.
I hear you.
So that's where I'm at with it.
I like that.
She was pretty. Watch it.
Yes.
Yes.
It definitely, I think we all love it.
Mm-hmm.
You can't
If
go
you
wrong.
need it on DVD, message us. We'll see if we can send you a copy.
I'm giving up my coffee. My coffee. My coffee. Sorry.
I will steal it from Serena and I'll mail it to you. Serena, keep it under lock and
Yeah, I
key.
will. I'm going to put it in the safe. Okay. The one everybody wants to know, Maureen.
All right. You're on an island. You have one drama for 6 months.
Remarriage and desires.
No.
No.
Oh. Out of all of them you've ever
You know,
watched?
How could it be?
I know. I love so many others.
I know.
That's
do. But I have literally watched this. I have watched this every day, probably for over 6 months and daily.
What?
Not the last 6 months, but oh my gosh.
Oh my
yes.
gosh, she's right. Okay, why?
There is something about it. It's got kind of everything because I like romance. I like drama. I like suspense. And this has it all. It really does. And it's only 8 episodes.
So you're going to really watch it a lot.
No,
Are
but
they an hour long?
yes.
So you've already, in this hypothetical situation, you've basically done it before.
Yes. Yes.
So you've already watched it that many times.
I think so. I think so.
But
Mhm.
you watch things in between it.
Oh,
Do you think you
yes.
get tired of it
But
with only 8 episodes,
I mean,
24/7 for 6 months?
it's like it's permanently in my query or whatever you want to call it. It's
Your
or-
watch
Your
list.
cue.
Oh yeah, it's always in my queue. Mhm.
Wow.
Because I've
Okay. So
and I never let it get to the very end. I always just let, like a minute hang on it. So it's always there. Oh yeah. And then
Oh.
I just rewind it to
okay, so
episode 1.
2 years from now, do you think that it really will still be your
You know
top
what?
because you
it-
love it so much?
It could be because it came out like 4 years ago this summer.
And you've been
Wow.
watching it since the get-go?
And I started watching it a month after it debuted because all the episodes dropped at once.
Okay.
And yeah,
So
I
I'm still
know.
in complete shock.
And that's why it
I'm a
drove,
little speechless.
I know.
it drove me crazy that you guys didn't really care for it because I thought, wow, it's everything. I love it so
Well,
much.
I was more open about it the second time I watched it. I was.
and I'm glad that you
a
were.
little more accepting of it.
Yes, because you had something wrong that you thought the first time, which never was that way. But I don't know. It's, I don't know, to read the description of it, I don't even know. It just says, a woman seeking revenge on her ex-husband's mistress through an elite matchmaking agency for the wealthy. He is her ex-husband because you can get divorced so fast, but he's also made her a widow
Mhm.
too, which is
Mhm.
more important. And it's the fact that it Rex, this big matchmaking agency for the wealthy, and the female lead and male lead, they both, what I find really interesting is they both didn't want to sign up for it. Their mothers
Mhm.
signed them both up for
Right.
it.
Mothers.
Their mothers did it.
Mhm.
Her mother and his mother.
Right.
And her mother ends up hawking her ring that her husband had given her. And it was a very special ring, her wedding ring, I guess. So she pays $10,000, obviously the equivalent of our $10,000,
Mhm.
but it's the base price there. And she, oh my gosh, the female lead is just so upset. And
Right.
she wants to go get her
And
money
rightfully
back.
so.
She's very upset that her mother did this. And when she's there trying to get her money back, she notices Jin Hui. I know I'm butchering
The
it.
villain.
The villain. And she pauses and she thinks, what? She's here? She's after some man.
Uh-huh.
And so that gives her second thoughts. And then she also breaks something too, which is,
Hearing you describe it, it does sound really good.
it is good.
It sounds like, ooh.
It is good. And he is the top echelon. He's like the richest of the rich. And here she is, the poorest of the poor, really, at this agency. And yet they get together and it drives the woman who's in charge of the agency crazy because
Yep.
she's trying to keep them apart. And she's got 2 other girls lined up for him.
Yeah.
And I love it how they can come together too. I just love how they come together, even though it is part of the female lead strategy.
Right.
But still, I love it. I
Wow.
do.
Who knew?
I still don't love it.
No. No.
I'm glad you love it,
Ah,
but I will be happy if I never have to watch that again.
Yeah. I'm with you. Okay, so do you think that you would come off the island a different person watching it that much?
no, because I've already watched it that much.
All right.
That's so funny. So, and is it your number one then? Would you call it your number one drama of all time?
I love Boys Over Flowers.
She was pretty.
Yes, I love She Was Pretty. And I love so many others. So, but there's something about this. I don't know. It's my go-to, really.
Yeah.
Like even when I don't have a drama lined up or, you know what I mean? I'll put that on.
Wow. Huh. It makes you wonder who you live life with, Serena.
You think you know someone. Interesting. Okay.
I don't know. I don't know how to deal with this.
I don't know where to go from there.
I don't know. It's so good.
Out of all the ones,
Yeah. Okay. Well, now we know.
At
I
least
guess
she didn't
I'm
say-
the number one fan.
Apparently.
at least she didn't say forecasting weather.
Love and
Love and
weather.
weather. Which wasn't bad.
I know. It was a good one.
I thought it was cute.
Well, should we talk about it? No, I always say we'll save it for the podcast.
Well, it's been so long since I watched it. I just
The
remember.
elephant in the room.
Yeah.
Should I finally say what my mom did to me with that drama? She rolls her eyes.
Oh my
Never
gosh.
mind. We'll save it for the podcast.
If we ever do one. All right. So now where do we go from this, Amanda?
I don't know. Let's book a ticket somewhere.
Yeah. I need to get away.
Sarasota, Florida.
We hear the beaches are wonderful there.
Yes.
I don't
Okay.
know. So, what else?
I don't know.
Anything else you want to say about the drama you picked?
I think it speaks for itself
You get diversity in this room.
that you do.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll wrap it up there. Now you kind of know where we are all coming from. Thank you for listening.
Bye-bye.